Hey guys, a recurring theme in a startup, especially in chaotic moments, which happens every now and then, is anxiety. Us humans, I don't know a human simply said that doesn't feel the heat slash the stress every now and then. And actually, I know a few, but I kind of wouldn't want to be them because their life is boring and lacks of traction, lacks of fun. I know like some kind of people that they're not punctual, they don't get anything done in their life, and in the end, I'm not really sure if they're happy, and if they are, fine with them. But my goal as a human is to grow and also to provide immense value to humanity, to help others. Basically, I want to make something big, and I want to help others live better quality of life. So every now and then, I will feel anxious. Okay, so me personally, when I feel anxiety, I think I'm good at channeling it from a mental perspective, but I'm still to reach a level to control its physical ill on my body. For example, when I stress, and that has been the case the last few days, my stomach is not good. I feel that digestion is not good. I have stomach pains, and that really sucks. And I feel low energy too. When I start my day and after the supper, it's like a contraction. So we all feel stress differently. I still feel it too, and I've came up with a list of solutions to deal with it, which I wanted to share with you guys. So first solution, like in everything in life, it's mindset. It's what happens up there. It's how you think about stress. So there's distress and there's eustress, right? So distress is when you stress out and you're a mess, and anything constructive happens in how you physically deal with things, aka it's full on chaos, it's distress, you're crying, you're like totally desperate, and you don't do anything productive. Okay, so that is distress. Eustress is a healthy amount of stress, which is cool and helps you solve shit, at the end of the day. So that's the kind of stress I prefer. So it's always good to feel the stress, but up to some level, you need to stop. When you feel that you're out of control and that stress is not serving you, you need to chill out, and you need to step away from things and look at things from a distance. So detach your ego from it and look at it constructively. Like, okay, this guy is angry, this client is angry. This is what I will do to fix this situation. So get a distance, and take others' communication with a grain of salt. Like if one of your colleagues, if one of your clients is not nice with you, communicate to him professionally and stay in control. Never lose control of things, and understand that this reality, this very reality in which you're seeing this video, it's a fabulation. It's a construct. No such thing as stress or physical elements of this reality. Try to understand that you can control what happens in there. Stress is not really existing. You let the stress enter. You let this influence you. In the end, you can control how you filter thoughts, how you filter emotions. And that's a powerful thing in your brain. Your monkey brain will always react with out of control and with stress and with desperation. Yet you can focus and you can talk to yourself in your head, or even out loud like I do. And I don't care if people look at me crazy, but it helps me to chill. Okay, Charles, take a deep breath, go for a walk, go for a nice tea, chill, man. Like, this doesn't need to affect you. Will this matter to you, Charles, in 10 years? No. That's always the answer. Will it even matter in 5 years? No. In 1 year? No. In 12 months? No. In 1 month? No. In 10 days? No. So why should I stress? Tomorrow, will it matter? No. Like, I'm still up to this stage, like 99.9 of things that comes to me doesn't even matter the next day. It doesn't even matter in an hour. Like, so, and we create all those problems, and we tend to work against ourselves. So you need to control the monkey. So that's the point number one here. Point number two, In most organizations and in anything in life, you have a team helping you. Try to use your team, you know. So in a business context, well, that means using your teammates or talking to your manager. And in a personal context, well, talk to your husband, talk to your wife, talk to your mother, talk to your dad, voice it out, you know, and um, talk to them and make sense with other humans and talk with them, because we create problems in our head, which most of the time we're so biased that we cannot even think and see how we're going in one direction, which is the wrong one. And when we speak to a peer that has more experience or just has another perspective, it helps us a lot to solve problems. Okay, so ask support um, from your team, and like get physical help with them. Like in that's the point number three here. Like me, I would just outsource things to my team and ask for help, not only mental help, but ask your colleagues, hey, can you jump on that case here? Can you do this for me? Okay, so like there's the psychological level help aspect of the equation here, but there's also the physical level and asking literally for help. Because when I get overwhelmed with things, my first reflex is to give some to my team. It shows them my trust to them, how I love them, and how I think high of them to trust them enough to outsource important things, and also distress me. It takes a load off my shoulders, you know. So that's another cool solution. Number four here would be meditation. Meditation can be as simple as sitting down on a bench and looking at people walking in front of you and breathing out through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. You know, 5 breaths like that can be considered meditation. And most overall, being in your head and watching car pass. What are cars? They are your thoughts. Watch your thoughts pass without any judgment. Oh, I think that this guy's a bitch. Oh, well, this car just passed, you know, without judgment. You look at your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. You look at them pass. Okay? Oh, this lion's an asshole. Fine. No judgment. I just watch this thought pass. Oh, my colleague is not helping me. You watch your thoughts, you know, and you try to recenter yourself in your breath. That helps a lot. There's different form of meditation. I do breathing. That helps a lot. Okay, super duper helpful, especially in chaotic situation. I love finishing those days by going up on my roof here with the sun and Wim Hof breathing, which is deep respiration many times, helps me to calm my mind and to disconnect, which is another point that will be coming out. Working out helps a lot too, guys. So especially tough workouts, make sacrifice. Our ancestors, they used to make sacrifice. They used to make humans or animals sacrifice, and obviously you don't need to do that nowadays. But you still need to make a sacrifice to the gods out there, to the gods, you know. And that sacrifice comes in the form of suffering most of the time. And one of my favorite forms of sacrifice is sport. You suffer, you show grit, you show resilience, you work out, it fucking hurts, you feel the pain, but at the end, guess what? You feel good and you made your daily sacrifice to the gods, to the gods, you know, to the reality, to this quantum physics reality. That's a good one. Mental and physical hack. Workout, okay? You'll feel much calmer and less anxious. Punching out, guys, not like punching out, but like punching out of your work. In the end, guys, work, yes, is important. Work, yes, is a part of you, but it's one of the many facets to your life. You also have a relationship part. You have your friends, you have your family, you have sports, you have spirituality, you have um, I mean, you have a bunch of aspects to your life. You have a video game aspects. You have, like, we all have those passions in our life, and life is not just about working, guys. And sometimes it's just best to stop, especially if you have problems controlling your anxiety. You need to stop that. You need to punch out, you know. Tick, you put your card in and you go out, and you don't even think about it. Okay. Um, Yesterday, like I program my alarm daily, and I'm seeing on my Google Calendar that at what time do I need to get up, and that that's why, like, I think I should set my alarm like before I punch out, because when I look at it before sleeping, I'm like, fuck, man. Then I start thinking about problems and clients. You know, I see this, the first client here, this next day will be this guy, and then I start creating problems. You know, that's something that I saw in my brain. No, I need to set my alarm here on my phone, um, before the work day is over. And when I punch out, guess what? I need to stop thinking about work. That doesn't mean that I'm not productive, by the way. And I take lots of notes. You know, I have, you know, this workbook here. Even though my computer is closed, I take lots of notes here on those. Got pages and pages and pages of daily notes that I take. Um, I still close my computer, so I don't think anything specifics like, oh no, this client's gonna stress me, and then I start thinking that in my bed, you know. So punch out, guys. Quality is better than quantity. Also, I must say, if you come up to work tired because you didn't fucking sleep, uh, you'll have an impact that will be in the minus. Okay, your peers will accept good work done for you. You'll do shitty work, and your peers will have to pick up that shitty work. So it's best if you just don't work on the fucking problem. You know, better that you don't do anything than if you do shit and you mess it up. You know, because you're tired or because you're anxious and you think all the time. So take time for yourself. Take care of yourself. Like when I meditate, my mindset is one, I'm taking care of you, Charles. I'm kind of baiting with my breath. And two, I set an intention for that meditation. I want to feel good when I finish meditating. So that's super important. Life is not just about work. Life is about feeling good and being happy. Okay, so take time for yourself. When you come to work, first, you don't need to do 12-hour days. Okay, but come in refreshed, come in happy. Okay, and obviously, life is not perfect. Don't expect to be perfect. Life is a mess. Sometimes you'll have good times, sometimes you'll have bad times, sometimes you'll be tired, some other times you will be refreshed. Okay, life is imperfect. So I'm not saying on those points that you need to apply them to the perfection. I'm just giving tips and some kind of directions which we can go towards. Um, but punch out is really important. Okay, once you get out of the business, don't think about it anymore. Okay, you're not on your computer anymore. You're with your family. Don't think about problems. Think about them and disconnect and sleep and replenish yourself. Replenish your energy stores. So that's the fifth tip. And guess what? The last one is good sleep, guys. You need to sleep well. Okay, when you're in bed, don't think about business. Think about like fiction, like fictional worlds. For example, me, I think I don't know why, but I have this fetish of like surviving in cold Arctic, and I always think of that image before bed, like I'm in my cozy bed, you know, like, and I think that I'm in the Arctic, then I find a place, and that helps me sleep. I know it's weird, but think about something that is not business. Think about fiction. Invent a story in your head. I like to think about the future too, but don't think about business. And if you catch yourself thinking about business before sleep, well, again, control the monkey and begin thinking about something else. Okay, so that can be a super useful tip to actually rest and chill. And guess what? Next day you'll wake up, you'll be happy, and stop stressing yourself. When you're having breakfast, have your goddamn breakfast. Don't think about business. Okay? Think about business when your computer is open and you're in business mode. Compartmentalize your life. There's compartments to your life. Okay, so you need to segment it and do what needs to be done in the present. Don't make plans, don't make scenarios, be in the present. Okay, because at some point stress will grudge you. It will drain your fucking battery. Even before you start working, you'll be running on fucking 7% battery, you know. So be present, be calm, be chill, have fun. You know, like there's only one life. You're training your time for money. You'll never get this time again in your life. So be present, be conscious, and have fun while you work and chill. Okay, anxiety is not good. And well, up until some point. And anxiety can completely drain not only your mojo in business but in your personal life. So chill, breathe, and use those 6 tips, guys. So mental models um, to chill and not to feel anxious. So the mindset, how you think about things. Use your peer, talk to them. Okay, I'm one of your peer. If you're watching that video, ask your peer for help. Outsource, meditate, work out, punch out. Okay, so stop thinking about work when you're not at work, and have a lot of good sleep. Peace, guys.